games get into shootouts, we know what the Bears are going to do. They're going to roll out Roschon Johnson and give him some touches. Roschon had 8 carries and 2 receptions in week number 3's game against Kansas City. It ended up being a blowout, but we've seen blowouts now in 2 games so far against Green Bay and Kansas City. And in those games, 10 and 11 touches for Roschon Johnson. Johnson on the season is averaging 10.2 fantasy points per game. He's at running back 26 on the season. He's projected for 10 fantasy points, which is running back 31 on the week. And for Chicago this week, going off of playing the Denver Broncos, who just gave up 70 points to the Miami Dolphins. I don't know if Roschon Johnson's going to get the volume, but it may not matter if his efficiency stays where it is. I mean, a 78 PFF rush grade is pretty good. A little over 2 yards after contact per attempt is fine. It's not going to move the needle too badly for us. But 2 missed tackles forced on 17 attempts and 3 rushes of 17 or more yards, or 10 more yards on 17 carries. That's 17% of his carries. That's pretty good. So Roschon Johnson still hasn't taken the next step. He only played 10 snaps in week number 3, but that was almost the same amount combined from weeks 1 and 2. But all of this is in context of are the Chicago Bears going to experience a blowout yet again? Because if they do, Roschon Johnson is the guy. If not, then Khalil Herbert, take over. And Herbert still hasn't had 10 carries on the season, despite playing more snaps than Roschon Johnson in every single game. An 80 rush grade, 3 yards after contact per attempt for Khalil Herbert. He is still the play over Roschon Johnson, despite the fact that Roschon is trending upward. Herbert, though, still projects as the running back 1 on the Bears, but it's becoming much more of a clean split. Say 55-45 in terms of Herbert over Roschon at this point, but it is trending toward Roschon. I'm not sure if it's going to be in week 4, 5, or 6, but at some point in the first half of the season, we're going to see Roschon Johnson take over this backfield. But it may not matter if the Bears are really, really bad. It will matter, though, if the Bears are able to turn it around and manufacture some offense. Justin Fields needs to get on the same page with DJ Moore and company. So Herbert plus Roschon Johnson, I think these are back-end running back 3s at this point, given the struggles that we've seen from Chicago Bears to stay in games. So let's not get crazy about either of these players, but Roschon Johnson is a back-end running back 3 right now, going